So in the last class we have discussed about rule number 1, that is, if the reporting part is in the present tense, the reported speech does not change at all. The tense of the reported speech will remain the same. If the reported part is in present tense or in the future tense, the reported speech will remain same. The tense will not change at all. Change of the reported speech will not change when we convert it into indirect speech. Now, today we will discuss about rule number 2. That is, if the reporting part is in past tense. This is rule number 1. This is the example of rule number 1. This is the example of rule number 2. This is in the present tense, the reporting part, and this is in the past tense. Now, when the reporting part is in the past tense, there will be change in the reported speech. You can see this is past tense, but the reported speech is in present tense. So there are certain rules which we will learn today. What we have to do in order to transform the sentence into indirect speech when the reporting part is in the past tense.
Start.
So let's discuss about rule number 2. What is rule number 2? Reported part is in the past tense, then the present tense of the reported speech will change accordingly. If the reporting verb is in the past tense, then you see in which tense the reported speech is. If the reported speech is in the present tense, then it will change accordingly. That is, if the reported speech is in the present indefinite tense, it will change into past indefinite. If the reporting speech is in present continuous, it will change into past continuous. If the reporting speech is in present perfect tense, then it will be past perfect. If it is in the present perfect continuous, it will change into past perfect continuous. So like this, it will change. It will change when we will transform it into the indirect form of speech. That is, if the reporting part is in the past tense, suppose it is say written, comma, and the reported speech is in the present tense. So if it is in the present tense, so it will change in this way when we convert it into indirect speech. This is in the past tense and this is in the present tense. So when we see these kinds of things in the question, we have to change the sentence in this form. That is, if suppose this is in the present indefinite, it will be past indefinite. If the reported speech is in present continuous, it will change into past continuous. If the reported speech is in present perfect, it will be past perfect, and like this, present perfect continuous to past perfect continuous. If the reported speech is in the present tense, then only we will apply this rule. Now there are something else also. Can will change into could. May will become might. Will become would. And shall will not become should. It will also be would. So these things we have to remember. If we see the reported speech is in the present tense, and the reporting verb is in the past tense. So if we see these kinds of things in the question, we have to apply this rule. Now let's do some example, then the things will be more clear. Now let's do some example. What it is written here? Seema says, comma, inverted comma, Henry takes exercise daily. Now in which tense the recorded verb is in? Before doing these kinds of examples or these kinds of questions, first you have to see in which tense the reported verb is in. It is in the past tense. So we will apply the past tense rule accordingly. Now we will see in which tense the reported speech is. First you see in which tense the reported verb is, then you see in which tense the reported speech is. This is in the past tense and this is in the present indefinite tense. Henry takes exercise daily. So this is past tense and this is present indefinite tense. So when we change it into indirect speech, what was the rule? Present indefinite will change into past indefinite. So we will write like this. Seema said that Henry took exercise daily. This will be the answer. Present indefinite change into past indefinite. Now the second example. This is the recording part. It is also in the past tense. Now we see in which tense the recorded speech is. This is in the present tense. Why present tense? Because it has in the question. So which tense this is? Present what? This is in the present perfect tense. Now when we change it, present indefinite will become into present perfect tense will be changed into past perfect. This was in the past tense and this was in the present perfect tense. So what was the rule? Present perfect will change into past perfect. Like this we do the exercise questions. So let's do some exercise question. These kinds of examples. First, before doing narration, what we see? The tense of the reported verb and the tense of the reported speech. Which tense this is? This is in the past tense. This is in the present tense. So when reporting verb is in the past tense, we see the tense of the reported speech. This is in which tense? This is in the present perfect tense. So what was the rule? Present tense, present perfect tense will change into past perfect. So what will be the answer? Varsha said that Sunita had done her homework. Present perfect change into past perfect. Now let's move on to the second example. Gaurav said, comma inverted comma, it has been raining since dawn. Reported verb is in the past tense. We see the tense of the reported speech. What is the tense of the reported speech? It has been raining. This is in the present perfect continuous tense. So present perfect continuous tense will change into past perfect continuous tense. So the answer will be Gaurav said that it has will become had been raining since dawn. Very easy these are. We see the tense of the reported verb. First you see the tense of the reported verb, then you see the tense of the reported speech. If this is in the past tense, you see what tense the reported speech is in. So if the reported speech is in present tense, we will apply the rule that we have learned. So now let's do some more examples. Now earlier we have done direct speech, now we will do indirect speech. This sentence is in indirect speech. Now when we turn the indirect speech into direct speech, the rule applies the same. You see the reported verb, past tense. Now check the tense here. This is in the past tense. So we say comma, inverted comma. The first letter after the inverted comma will be capital letter. The children, what will be here? We have learned that what we have learned will becomes would. So there is would, we will make it will. The children will play cricket. Just simply we reverse the process and we get the answer. Comma, inverted comma, close. Now second one. This is also in the past tense. Now check the tense. This is in the past perfect tense. What will be the answer? Past perfect will turn back into present perfect tense. Let's say comma, inverted comma. They say Shomo has written a long letter. Just reverse it and we get the answer. Always close the direct speech when you change the indirect into direct speech. Every time you close it, after you get the answer. So I hope you have understood about this rule too. You can go through the exercise and do the questions. Thank you.